This is DLK Productions presenting my brand new LEGO Star Wars MOC. What's up, guys? So today we're just going to be doing a review on my brand new MOC I just finished. This is one of my little bit larger MOCs I have been working on. So this is 6 green base plates. As you guys can see, it is pretty decently large. And then in the back, you guys can see there is a tad bit more just for that little piece right there. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Press that like and subscribe button. Let's see if we can get up to 100 subscribers. As of the posting, I am not at 100 subscribers, so let's just try and get there, and let's get on with the video. So we'll start off at the back. We have these ruins right here. This is like a ruin of a old temple or a old building that has kind of just collapsed. As you can see, there's some blocks, there's some bricks, and there's holes in the bricks. And then you have some weapons and dead flowers from it. And then you have this bush, this old Lego piece, which was from very long ago, and I just thought it would match. But yeah, so that is one of, it makes it show a little bit older and more old-time feel and ruin feel. So right here we have a little surprise. As you guys can see, this is just a power source that they used to have, and they have just like some water or a power-up that they have that I just put in there to make it, I thought it would look cool with it. So that easily just snaps back on, just like that. Can't really tell the difference. But yeah, so we have, right here we also have the eternal flame, or that's what I'm calling it. It's just this little flame in this little tower that just keeps going, and not going to change that. But yeah, so we have a spear right there, we have some backpacks, we have some overgrowth that died or is dying, we have a dead bush, and we just have a bunch of detail over here, you guys. Sorry if I'm really shaky. The camera's not really wanting to focus right now, at least in my perspective. So that is the ruin. We'll be moving over here. We have the flowers, which I think I'm known for. I always, in every single one of my MOCs that I have grass in, I always have to have my flowers. So that's the flower area. And right here we have the big, large tree, the swamp canopy tree that I have. And then we move on to the battlefield area. So right here we have the wolf pack. We have my custom Clone Army Customs Commander Wolfie, and then we have the actual Lego clone wolf pack. And all these weapons are Clone Army Customs. I am not sponsored by them, but I really do suggest them if you guys check them out. So right here we just have a bunch of the squadron going forward and attacking the droids. But then we have some jungle troopers in the back just helping reinforce. And then up here we have a walker, and it is blown up, and you can see that the driver has fallen off. And it is blown up and is exploding right now, as this cannon right here fired on that, and it just shot one cannon. As I said, it is the cannon it shot out, and so it's exploding right now, and that is pretty much dead. So then over here we have a full rocket legion or squad of rocket droids just coming up to attack this walker. So it's just going to be taking over that. And then down here, over here, you guys can see, hopefully that looks pretty good for you guys, is that it shows that that cannon shot this guy in half, that half of him is falling, and then his legs are above, that they're falling behind him. And so the clear pieces are for like the jetpacks and that. And then as you guys can see, I do have brown pieces in the back where the feet are, that kind of shows where they would have like the footprints of the walker itself. So that is where the footprints are, and they just show, I just have a bunch of more grass pieces, some logs. And then you have the jungle troops. This is the jungle troops that just in most of my jungle MOCs I put in from now on. And they went over to the walker, and as you guys can see over here, they planted bombs all over the feet of it, and they are just running away. And then you guys can see that far one just has a control switch, which these guys are not communicating with them, but they are going to blow up the bottom, and they're just going to overwhelm them. So yeah, and as you guys can see, I kind of just did a big overview, so it kind of covered mostly around the tree, around the walker itself, so it kind of blurred or didn't need as much tree around or under the walker itself, so I just left it at that. And then of course we have the walker itself and its cannon facing over here towards the monster in the mountain, and over here we just have the cannon back over, and we have more trees, and trying to get more detail over here, we have a downed jungle trooper, and then we have the 501st Troopers and another jungle trooper over here. We have Captain Rex and 501st Troopers. One is down, and then we have Jesse. If I'm correct, that is Jesse. And then we move over here. We have a jungle trooper with the 501st Troopers. And then as we move forward, we have Ahsoka Tano just going full-fledged front to the battle droids up front. And we have two legions of battle droids, as you guys can see. We have the right flank and the left flank of droids. We have Anakin in the middle of the droids, pretty much destroying these droids over here. And then you just have Anakin force pushing these droids over here. And then you have Plo Koon destroying these droids over here, force pushing and really making his way in. So they're taking out all the battle droids up front before all these Staps and the rocket droids and the jungle droids back there attack them from behind, so they can take over the base and have one front to face instead of two. And yeah, so as we move up, we have the tank droid, as you guys saw in my last video, was in the Separatist Navy and Army one, and as you guys saw in that. And then we have this cannon, as you guys can saw. I just am using this cannon. It does go 360, just so you guys know. I don't want to completely spin it, but yeah. And the best thing about it is that if you push this far enough down, it does shoot this. So that is way cool. I made that function. I liked how that function works personally. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like that function, or if I should do another function in my one of my later mocks, just to see what I can do. And then we have my kind of normal monster that I have. I have a lot of monsters like this one in most of my mocks nowadays. I really just like this guy. I think he's pretty cool, and how he comes out, and then I have that little frog right under him just watching the battle. And as we move over, we're heading over to the left flank of droids, and then we head up to the Staps. This is the Legion or Squadron of Staps. We have 5 Staps altogether. These 2 are custom made that I've made, and then the 3 are actual Lego products. And then as you guys can see, this is like a balcony for sniping and taking out and landing and all that. You have a bunch of assassin droids just taken out completely out on this. You have a few assassin droids' heads cut off, destroyed, and the Staps don't realize they are going over it. And we have our little squadron in the doorway, as you guys can see, are completely destroyed. And we just have some cargo over there in the corner. As we go inside, we do have the squadron. We have a normal clone trooper. Then we have Commander Miser, the purple one. And that's my custom commander. You guys will be seeing him in my stop motion videos when I get them finally done. But they're just taking on a lot of commando droids right now. And then we have ARC Trooper 5s just completely taking on a full commando droid by himself. And I couldn't make it so it was possible so where the commando droid would just lose his head, completely, and it was in the air, so I kind of just did this. Hopefully that looks okay, you guys. Let me know down in the comments if that looks pretty good. And we just have more commando droids attacking, and then we have the main commando droid captain is just coming down and attacking the normal white clone trooper, which the normal one, he will probably die. I don't know yet. And then up here we just have an observation deck for a tactical droid. And as you guys can see, I just have him just right there. And he can watch over the whole thing, and he can even watch on the inside, as you guys can see. And then we go down to the second floor. So over here we do have the fuel tank over here for the tank droid to refuel and that. And then we have the refueling droid that self. And then we do have this door, as you guys can see. I did not do any mechanics to it. I didn't think it really needed it, but it does slide. I could add mechanics to it if you guys really wanted to, if I could. But by the time I'm posting this will be a day after I do. And so let me know for the next time video, guys. And then we just have some fueling tanks itself. And then over here we just have some crates for fuel and food and ammunition and all that. And then right here we just have a band or smugglers or gang or separatist counterparts that help the separatists. They have the commander in the middle, and then we have the two guards on the side, and then we kind of have his butler / slave running up with his little control panel trying to make all his things. And then we have the door to the left, and why it's open is because they're walking by. It opens by automatic instead of the password. And then over here you just have the droids protecting the railway. And as you guys can see, I do have a railway, and it is functional. I could put a train on it, but I just didn't think of it at the time, and I just thought, why would I put it on with such a small track? It's only 2. So I was like, eh. And also, I thought it looked pretty well with all the slide pieces that go on the sides. And yeah, that is it, you guys. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully my next mock will be doing pretty well with it. And see you guys next time.